Jesus fucking H. Christ. How's it going, everybody? Moose here. I am presently over by Sharon Mills Pond, lot of the North, or better known as the North Lot. See, the fields are flooded. Not nearly as bad as Midland is right now, though. My understanding is they're soon to be under a lot of water. That sucks. Hopefully, everybody down there does all right. But I'm on my way to work. It is the 20th of May. Time is flying this year. In retrospect to everything that's going on, I'm kind of shocked that it is going by as fast as it is. It has been a very unusual 2 weeks, I must say. I made a video about 2 weeks ago. I was trying to put it out, and my Cena said the memory was full half through the video, and I didn't know that it had already stopped once recording because of memory being full. So I basically recorded with the Insta360 and didn't get anything out of the Cena. And then we got these assholes blowing clippings all over the goddamn frickin' road, you dickwad. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't have a video, couldn't make it, so I just deleted everything. I just go to start up the camera again back here, and I had deleted everything off the memory card, but apparently the Cena did not recognize that I deleted the files while on the computer, so it still said the memory was full, so I had to connect wirelessly to the camera, and then I formatted the card, so now everything's gone. There wasn't anything on there I wanted, and I really don't care. That probably didn't need it anyways. But now it's recording, and I have the Insta360 1-inch sensor camera on the front of the helmet recording. I still have to lean back the camera angle a little bit. I have yet to do that, unless everyone thinks it's okay. I will work on that eventually. Yeah, the last 2 weeks. The day after I made that video, my brother-in-law truck caught on fire after he left the house, and went down there, and sure enough, his truck was in flames. I got a little bit of footage of it, not right when I got there because of everything that was happening, but here, take a look at some of the footage of the fire, and then here's some pictures of the aftermath. It was a 2003 Chevy Silverado 1500 4x4 Z71. So yeah, that happened, and of course he lost quite a bit of stuff in the fire, his phone and his tablet, but he kept his life, so I guess, you know, in retrospect, it's just stuff, it can be replaced. And then throughout all the rain we've been having, I haven't been riding my bike, so last Wednesday, which was the day before the fire, or no, I'm sorry. Last Wednesday, which is a week after the fire roughly, or almost a week, I had ridden my bike for the last day because it's just been raining here almost every day since then. And I left the tour pack latch undone, figuring I wouldn't need the key fob to get into it to get a few things out of leaving there. It's in the garage, it's locked up, figured it'd be all right. And I went out in the garage yesterday and went to get in the saddlebags. I wanted to take a look at the footage off the Inno cameras to see how it looked. And by the way, the footage looks quite nice off the Inno cameras. But I couldn't get into the saddlebags. First I thought, oh crap, the latching assembly went bad. And then I realized after I tried the other one and I tried to start the bike, battery's more or less dead in this bike. I'm like, son of a bitch, what the hell? Well, to find out, leaving that tour pack ajar. Not a good idea because the light I installed in it stays on until you latch it. I did not know that. I figured it was on like a till system, so I went ahead and charged the battery, and now it's going good. I'm practicing my U-turns on the bike. They're not great, but they're getting better. I had one the other day, it was in 18 feet, and I was pretty proud of it. Kind of like that one. My right-hand turns are about 22 foot, probably 20 to 22. I do a couple practice turns on the way to work almost every day when I ride it. It's been off for about a week, so I'm getting better. it's coming. But yeah, so if anybody install one of those LED lights in their Goldwing, keep in mind it does not work on a tilt system. I double checked that today. It works on a latching system, so once it was latched, it shuts the light off. I put my phone in there and recorded it. But if you leave it ajar, it just stays there with the light on the whole time. I did not know that. So not only did I probably cause the LED light to use a few years of working access, which they usually last a long time, it had been on basically 6 days straight and drained the battery, so I'm a dumbass. But I'm pretty sure most of you knew that already. What else? Well, everything else seems to be going pretty good. I mean, nothing seriously bad has happened other than the fire, which sucks because he lost his truck. It was insured, but, you know, you're only going to get so much out of a truck that year. And not just something he can, you know, easily go out and just buy another truck right now. He doesn't have that kind of direct income. But I think with the insurance money and a little bit of time, we can, I think he'll be able to get himself another truck in the not so near future. We just got to spend some time looking around, save the money that comes up for him, and see what we can do there, or what he can do there. And so, you know, it'll be what it'll be. Work is going as good as work can go. Busy, yes. Setup busy, no, because they've wanted me to pull away from that again, like they've done in the past. Wanted me to go to the scheduling issue we're having. We're getting things on the machine on time and whatnot. Because I kind of pulled away from that and let the guy on first shift handle it mostly. And not that he wasn't trying his best. I think it came down to the fact that it was just way too much work for one person to handle all the way around. So, you know, give a hand with that. Maybe between the two of us, we won't miss anything. We can keep the machine staffed and stocked. So I'm working on that right now. I made a board, the picture of it, maybe kind of gruff, but it's basic. It's visual. I wanted to make something that people could just use easily. And this is not the final version. This is just something that I had that I was able to put together in the night and put all the work on that we have in the area. So went that route. And I want to do a few more things to it. And then once we get everything dialed in to the way we all can use it there, because it's got to work for the people on the floor, people doing the work, and the person scheduling it or the people scheduling it. And if it does all that, then it will eventually be more of a help, not a hindrance, hopefully. So we'll keep working on that and plugging away at it. I know what else happened. The day before his truck fire, we're out flying our drones, right? He was over at the house, and we're flying the drones. And he has those goggles where your phone goes inside the goggles, like a VR goggle. Or it is a VR goggle, but the phone goes inside. I don't know if that's how all of them work or not. I've never had a set. And he was flying the drone on his tablet, or on his phone, I mean, from his controller. And, you know, of course, you're looking through the goggles, so you can't see the drone. And I wasn't looking at the drone. I was trying to get mine to work. Jackass. So, his drone disconnected from the tablet, or from the phone. I keep wanting to say tablet. His drone disconnected from the tablet. The phone. Jesus! Anyways, it disconnected from the device he was using to watch it through. And because he had the headset on and I wasn't outside, I was in the garage trying to get my drone to work. We didn't see where the drone went, and we couldn't find it in the sky. And, of course, so at that point, you don't know, did it take off like a bat out of hell on full speed? It sure the hell didn't land back where we took off from, which I thought that's the whole point of the GPS, but I don't know if maybe it didn't calibrate before he took off, so it knew where it was. And, you know, and then, of course, across the road from a field and woods. It's more woods than it is a field. So, you know, we didn't see it land. So, you know, you're looking at a pretty large area with the higher winds there were that day. So we went walking around and, you know, of course, you're looking up in the trees because that's what you're figuring you're going to maybe see it if you're lucky. Hoping you could connect to the Wi-Fi, but we couldn't. And then I had to go to work. So, you know, he said he'd look for it himself a little bit. He didn't think he'd find it. And about an hour after I get to work, lo and behold, he, luckily enough, stumbled upon it over in that big, massive field. It had landed itself on the ground. So he found his drone, which he saved the next day by throwing it away from the truck from the fire. But unfortunately, even though he threw his tablet and his phone and stuff and all his wires out into the ditch where he thought they'd be safe, our fantastic fire department, which I know is not too awfully worried about protecting your stuff, let the fire go down the damn ditch. Every time they flush the gas down, they flush it in the ditch and start it back on fire, so it melted all his shit. Jackasses. But, you know, I mean, their main purpose was to put the fire out. I'm sure obviously they weren't burning his stuff out of spite, but it just felt that way as you watched it happen. Oh, my God. Here's hoping that June will be better than May. Unbelievable. But I am almost to work, so I'll probably pull off up here and pull the camera off and turn the other one off now that it's recording again. And put these back in the box in the back, and then I'll try to get this video out in the next week. It seems to be a little slow at it lately. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be taking priority for me to get the videos done. I'm sorry, I don't know, lazy, I guess. But I'll try to do it this weekend. We got Memorial Day coming up. I also think I need to wash this bike this weekend. I haven't washed it yet. It is dirty. But I'm going to cut her off here and bid you all farewell. This is Moose saying keep it safe out there. And I'll be talking to you later. See ya. Bye.